The Variable is a stealth game where you control cameras and hack objects and NPCs in the world. The player's objective is to eliminate the VIP and extract from the level. There is a side objective to collect golden bytes by hacking golden objects. That will determine the score at the end of this level. Hacking is the main way for the player to interact with the world. When you hack, it will take some time before the effects takes place. How it differs for each hack depending on how strong the hack is. Players can speed up the hack by rapidly tapping the speed up button. For mouse and keyboard, it's the spacebar. For controller, it's the 4 buttons. The optimal technique is to press the buttons in a circular motion to maximize the tap per second. The most common hack is switch camera. Using that on a CCTV camera, laptop or phone will change your perspective and shift your controls to the new camera. Rooms are sectioned by vents and doors. Hacking it with the open door hack will open the door, though different colored doors requires a matching level to hack it. This allows new line of sight to cameras into different rooms. The last common hack is data collect. Using it on a golden object allows the player to collect the golden bytes. It has 3 variants for different amount of golden bytes gained. Basic gives 150 GB, mild gives 500 GB, and immense gives 1500 GB. The player will need to hack keycards to gain clearance level to unlock newer hacks. Before I explain the other hacks, I'll need to explain the NPCs. The world is populated by NPCs including the VIP target. NPCs will move around and perform tasks based on their scheduled and a random task list. NPCs are split into 3 roles. Servant does tasks that involves maintaining the apartment, mostly cleaning plants. Guards will patrol around the level and stand guard at certain positions. And lastly, VIP would mostly move around the bedroom and study, either working or reading, though he does move into the living room now and then. NPCs are the main challenge for the player in the game. If they spot a player hacking, the alert level will increase, shown in the meter. When the meter is fully white, they become suspicious and will approach the hacking camera and start investigating it. While investigating, the alert level will increase if the player is on that camera. This is shown by the blinking white overlay. Players can prevent further increase to their alert level by switching to a different camera. If the NPC's alert level is maxed out, the NPC would enter a spotted state. In this state, they would lock down the camera, shown by the ominous red overlay. After a delay, the camera will get locked down, and the player would lose sight and control for a few seconds before resetting to the starting camera. The player can avoid that by changing cameras, though if the player gets locked down after the lockdown ability timer hits 0, then it will trigger a game over. The NPC's logic is implemented using a behavioral tree. Here is an example of the tree in action with the servant trying to break a cake. It found that the bake cake task requires an apple. It fetches the apple from the storage room and brings it back to the oven to complete the task. Here is another example, this time with a guard NPC spotting the player hacking. He approaches the camera to investigate, finding the player, increasing his alert value until it maxes out, triggering it to start its spotted behavior and lock down the camera. Back to the hacks. After gaining level 1 from the green keycard, players gain the distraction hack. Distraction works on the most objects. Using it will cause NPCs within range to be suspicious and look at the source of distraction. If the source is a camera, then the NPC would investigate it. After gaining level 2 from the blue keycard, players gain 2 new hacks. First is the reset alert. Using it on an NPC resets their alert value. Second is the NPC camera. Using it on an NPC allows the player to see through their eyes as if it's a camera. It works like any camera, but hacking from it will greatly increase the NPC's alert value. After getting level 3 from the yellow keycard, that unlocks the last hack, delete. Using delete on the NPC will eliminate them. This is required to complete the objective. Once the VIP is deleted, the objective would update and the player will need to make it back to the starting car and use the extraction hack. Once the player complete all failed the mission, the ending screen will appear. It will display the player's score and time taken. It will also show the highest score and its time, and also the fastest time and its score. Due to the complicated mechanics, a tutorial system is created to teach the player how to play the game. Each tutorial display includes a video to demonstrate the mechanics, with text explaining it. These tutorials are triggered when a player select or hack certain objects. It can also trigger when an NPC first gain alert levels. A lot of emphasis was placed in the game communicating with the player. For example, the minimap showing where the player is on the map and their orientation. It also shows the location of the VIP and important NPCs. That concludes the devlog to the variable. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the game.